I'm totally distraught. I'm almost like in shock, And so when the police tell me now I have to go to homicide, I didn't know that was the procedure. So I call the attorney back and I tell him, well, they want me now to go to homicide. He said, yes, that's the procedure. This is what you have to do. So we go to homicide. And initially, homicide, they talk to me very nicely. Okay, your husband, we just found your husband's body in there. Tell us where you've been. And I explained to them that I was in California. I talked to him on Thursday morning, but he had been missing. I hadn't seen, I hadn't heard from him anymore. And so they're talking to me and I tell them that I believe this has something to do with the guy, Dennis Rogers, who the girlfriend and Dennis lived in this house where they found Jackie's body. And so where it turns left is that the homicide detective says to me, well, they pull out this pen and this pad and he says, well, I want you to write down, all of your husband's friends. And I'm like, what? Write down my husband's friends for what? And he says, well, I want their names, I said, well, my husband's friends didn't kill him. I just told you about this guy, Dennis. I know that this guy, Dennis, owed him money and stuff, and you just found his body in this house. Dennis must have something to do with this. And so this is when it turns, and the officer says, well, if you're not going to cooperate with us, the detective, he says, if you're not going to cooperate with us, then we're not going to solve this murder. And I said, I don't care. You don't have to solve it. It'll be solved one way or another, but I'm not going to give you my husband's friends' names. You know who my husband was. He has a record. You have his jacket. You know who he is. So why would I do that? And so we argue a little bit about that. And he says, the detective says, well, how do we know you didn't kill him? And I said, oh, okay, so I come to Philly, I kill my husband, I jump on a plane, I go back to LA to only turn around to come back to help you find his body? Really? I have a ticket that says I just flew from LA. I have people that flew with me from LA to Philly. When did I kill him? So I walked out.